Ramadan, such an amazing month for Muslims all around the world. It's the one month where we really discover our true purpose on this earth and connect with our creator. So I had a friend who actually reached out to me and was like, hey man, you should make a Ramadan day in the life type of vlog. And I was like, that sounds amazing. I'm gonna do it. So I procrastinated until the last couple of days of Ramadan. The day that I decided to do this vlog, I actually ended up having a headache. My stomach was hurting. And it was the one day that I was actually not feeling well during Ramadan. No vlog, but what I did decide to do for today is share a few lessons that I've learned this Ramadan. And although some of you don't partake in Ramadan, these are lessons that are definitely insightful and that you can definitely apply in your daily life. Definitely sit back and gain a few insights. Now, the biggest lesson that I learned this Ramadan, take things a day at a time. Don't beat yourself up, not physically. No. During Ramadan, we're very encouraged to maximize on our character, our deeds, our worship. And oftentimes we go to the full extreme to the point where we start to burn out really fast. And then outside of Ramadan, we just stop everything that we've done. I've been guilty of this many times. And even this Ramadan, there was a time when I was like, oh, I'm not doing enough. And then at some point, I realized you're slowly growing. It's gradual growth. And from there, I just kept going. And then even outside of Ramadan, I've been keeping this momentum going. It's not about how much you do in that space of time. It's how often you can do these things and how consistent you are in it, okay? There's a hadith. It says, Allah's messenger said, do good deeds properly, sincerely, and moderately, and know that your deeds will not make you enter paradise. And that the most beloved deed to Allah is the most regular and constant, even if it were little. I realized that once I started to implement this, I started to grow. My productivity started to go up. I started maximizing and I really started to see results. Now, the results wasn't super exponential, but at some point I just kept feeling it. I kept feeling it every single day. Hence why I'm very big on taking things a day at a time. For those of you who feel like you're not doing enough, you may feel behind, don't worry about that. Just take things a day at a time. Be consistent. Even if it's one little action, that action can take you to wherever you want to be. Now, another lesson that I learned and I implemented in my life was walking. And I've always walked in general, but this time I would walk at least 2 times a day. And what that did was it offered me clarity, first of all. It's low intensity, so I'm still getting some physical activity in. And one of the things I did was I would listen to a podcast or a lecture. And one of the lectures I listened to was the Mufti Menk series, the Prophet series. It helped me enhance my growth in such an amazing way. And I can't explain how beneficial it was for myself. Now, the crazy benefit of this was, first of all, I had time to myself. You know, sometimes the day goes so crazy. You know, I work remotely, so I work at home. And oftentimes my mind will be cluttered. But when I went outside and I came back, it was like everything was just gone. And at the same time too, I got to learn about amazing human beings, which is the prophets, which was super beneficial for myself. I got to listen to the Quran, I listened to a few audiobooks, and I highly advise just go for a quick walk. You know, listen to an audiobook. If you don't want to listen to anything, take off your headphones and just go for a walk, listen to nature. I walked almost every day. It was super beneficial, and I might even go for a walk after this video. I also learned a lot about diet. So let's go to the kitchen and then we will come back. All right, so welcome to the kitchen. What I decided to do was take smoothies. What I would do is every single night, I would have a smoothie, okay? I would throw in some mangoes, bananas, avocados. I have a friend, his name's Muzammil. He's been very big on plant-based diets. And I actually applied a lot of those things that he mentioned in my own life. It was super beneficial. I had a lot of energy throughout the day. Yes, there were days where I was tired, of course. But for the most part, my Ramadan went pretty smoothly to the point where there were days where I was like, man, I don't even feel tired. Or, you know, I'm going to go for a walk before iftar, which is the eating window. So it was super beneficial. You know, having fibers, having the right foods, drinking a lot of water. Nutrition is very important. In our regular lives, we should be eating well. You know, we should be eating decently. There's nothing wrong with eating some junk food every now and then, but it's important to make sure that we're eating the right foods and, you know, that we're drinking a lot of water as well. All right, let's get back to the set. That's a huge one I recommend. If you can, watch what you eat, but also get some exercise as well. The last one is prayer and patience. Now, Ramadan's a big month in terms of prayer and patience because you're fasting, first of all. You're not eating throughout the whole day. You have to think about food and, you're not eating anything. So you're like, that requires patience in its own. And the second one is you're connecting with your creator. Whatever you want, whatever you're seeking, whatever guidance you want, Muslims all around the world, they stay up all night and they pray and they pray and they pray for whatever it is that they want. And that's a big one that benefits so many people. So one of my friends on Instagram mentioned that, just write down your prayers, your dua, and then from there, every time before the eating window, or you ask for whatever it is that you want before you finish your fast, that will be granted to you. So that's a big one that I did. Keeping on praying on time. Believe it or not, I've seen some amazing things in my own life. I tested to patience and prayer. It's a big one. I'm gonna keep applying this in my own life. I'm saying this because I don't want to sugarcoat this. Life is tough. Like, this life is not easy. Like, there's no person who has an easy life. However, when you have patience and prayer as your tools, you can really benefit from all of this. So that's a big one. So for those of you who are struggling with your salah, with your, your prayer, maybe you're not as patient, think of this verse. Oh, you who believe, seek help through patience and prayer. Surely Allah is with those who are patient. Now, in summary, what have we learned? Ramadan's a great month. Of course, we know that. However, I do want to emphasize this. Ramadan is like your practice at the gym. Before the Lakers play their game, they have to go practice, right? They got to practice. So Ramadan is that preparation. It's a practice of how we should conduct our lives throughout the whole year. Don't stop what you're doing after Ramadan. Keep building on that momentum. I guarantee you will feel that sweetness, that patience, that prayer, whatever it is that you obtain during Ramadan. Now, we're human beings. We're not perfect. So I want to make sure that we also make sure that we repent and make sure that we ask for forgiveness all the time. So if you fall, you come back up. You fall, you come back up. You fall, you come back up. No sports team wins every single game. So my Ramadan, I wouldn't say it was a perfect Ramadan, but it was an improved Ramadan. And I'm excited for the next couple of months in my own life. If you found any value from this video, please hit the like button. It helps with the algorithm. Please subscribe, of course, and maybe share it with a few of your friends. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Don't forget to stay authentic. Peace.